Welcome all of you to EVO meeting, the 56th meeting of EVO Toastmaster. My name is Tom, and actually I already a member of an offline club. However, I still decided to renew my membership in EVO Toastmaster because I love EVO. And today is the 56th meeting of EVO. So now to kick off this, I would like to invite Toastmaster 𝐶𝐤. She will give us an opening address. So welcome Toastmaster 𝐶𝐤.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tom. Wow, it's my such honor to represent for EVO to make an opening speech on this meeting. So I would love to start the speech with a slight introduction about our theme today, which is called Celebrate Our Differences. So remember when we were young, our parents told us a lot of things on how to well behave in the house. And what happened if we disobey them? We get punishment with a broomstick like this. And when we get older a little bit, we went to school teachers teaching us how to do stuff. There are rules and regulations at school, and if we disobeyed, there will be punishment, probably with a broomstick again. And then we grown up, we graduate out of school, 18, graduated, get into university, get out of university, going into life. And there's a lot of social norms from societies telling us from what to do. And if we are behaving abnormal, doesn't like a normal human being, doesn't like got choice like everyone, then we are not accepted in a society. So there's a question lingering in my head for a quite long time. Is that if we fit in too long, we try to fit in with what society, what school, what parents told us to do, then we lose ourselves. We lose our own personality. We lose our own characteristic. But if we stand out too long, yes, when we stand out, we know who we are. But then we're not getting accepted and not doing stuff and not earning money, and a lot of things has happened. So we usually caught ourselves in a situation where we have to choose in between a very thin line of the urge to stand out and the pressure to fit in. But guess what? At Toastmaster and at EVO, you don't really have to choose that. It is a space where you can both stand out and be accepted by every one of us sitting here. And with that mindset and this theme today, Celebrate Our Differences, it's not just to tolerate them, but to honor them. And let's make this meeting a celebration, not of perfection, but out of authenticities. Because if in the world that trying to molding us, choosing yourself is the most powerful act of all. And let's the meeting begin. Back the stage to our TMD today.
Thank you, Toastmaster 𝐶𝐤, for very beautiful and inspiring stories for the opening address. And now, let's imagine if you enter in a room, let's say EVO meeting, and you see everyone look like you, speak like you, and even think like you. What do you think? Do you like it? To me, I think we might feel comfortable at the beginning because we are similar. However, we soon realize something is missing here. That we're missing something of creativity or surprising of the uniqueness, right? So before start the meeting, I would like you to have a little activity. So can you please find something, maybe it can be a stuff around you that represent you. So for example, to me, I have this one. I have this medal. So can you have to find something? Maybe it's a book or a glass, or yes, any item that you think that is represent you and show to all of us. I see Anh Minh, you have a bottle. Ah, Trân Như has the best speakers. Wow, it's powerful. Conan, have a guitar. Janica, and I would like to invite all of you can open your camera so that we have more interaction in this meeting. Okay, and okay, can I count 1, 2, 3, and you guys will show the item you have and say cheers. You can open the mic to start the meeting. Okay, open and say 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Let me take a
Okay,
photo.
thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, in this meeting, as Toastmaster Tâm Như already informed us about the theme celebrating our differences. And I believe that our differences is not a weakness, it's our strength to make yes, the meeting, to make our environment, to make the world more beautiful. And so today, I would like all of you to lean into that spirit. Let's listen closely, speak boldly, and embrace the difference that make us beautiful in this meeting. And I would like to show you a little bit about our agenda. I share my screen. As you see, in every Toastmaster meeting, we will have 3 main sections. For the first section, it will be the table topic section, where members and guests can join to practice impromptu speaking. For the prepared speech section, it's for EVO members who prepared a speech in advance to deliver to this meeting. And today we will have 3 speakers. For the first speech of Toastmaster Conan, it will be a little longer, from 10 to 12 minutes. And for other 2 speeches, will be 5 to 7 minutes speech. And the first section is will be the evaluation section, where members will receive the constructive feedback from evaluators. Yes, and to assist me run this meeting, today we will have 2 key role holders. That is our timer, Jackson, and general evaluator, Minh Nguyễn. So now I would like to invite our powerful timer today, Toastmaster Jackson, to introduce about his role in this meeting. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Jackson.
Yeah. Good afternoon, all member, EVO, and guests. Role emission one say is not the length apply, but the deep apply. Yeah, today the first time I take the role timer. So as your timer today, I have ensured that our time is used meaningfully, not just measured. I will the standard matter color signal to guide our speaker. Green, minimum time. Yellow, missed boy. And red, maximum time. Then I will report the timing for the earth speech when called upon. Thank you.
Thank you, Timer Jackson, for a very clear introduction about the timing roles in this meeting. And next, we will have General Evaluator Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn on the stage.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Toastmaster Thơm. I'll be the general evaluator for today's meeting. So in Toastmaster spirit, we are here to learn and improve, and general evaluator will contribute to that goal by evaluating the meeting structure, our organization, some of the key role holders, how we can do it better in the future. So join me later at the end of the meeting where I will deliver my opinions at that time. So thank you, everyone, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Thơm Nguyễn.
Thank you, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn, for very concise introduction. But we will have a long report at the end of the meeting. So see you again at the end, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn. And for now, I believe that our members and guests can wait to start the very first section of our meeting today, that table topic section. And in this table topic section, it's a session for members and guests to practice impromptu speaking. And in this spirit of celebrating our differences, I encourage everyone joining this meeting today to embrace the different perspective. We will hear the stories, the sharing of speakers, and every response is unique, and that's exactly what make the meeting fun and meaningful. I believe that. And to lead this section, we will have table topics master who ready to bring us some thought-provoking questions and maybe a surprise for us. So now I would like to give my controlling stage to our table topic section. I would like to invite Toastmaster Đinh Sang.
Hello, all of my friends. Celebrate our difference. The first thing is come of my mind, and I'm very excited about this topic. We hear more about the different of each member of our group. We come from different places, do different jobs, and have different stories, and a person unique. Yes, I'm Stan, a handsome guy, and today I'm here to bring you not only questions but also a bigger point to you. Proudly share more about your story. Let's welcome and press the price of difference. The first, let's invite Toastmaster 𝐿𝐿, who in charge of time management, to help us signal and checking time for each session. A warm round of applause for Toastmaster 𝐿𝐿.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, for the table topics, our speaker has 1 to 2 minutes. I saw the green signal at the 1 minute, yellow signal at the 1 minute 30 seconds, and rest at 2 minutes. And speaker have 30 seconds to complete when I after speaker see red light. Thank you.
We'll talk about the son. Before start each session, I would like to announce a very important rule. The first, I will ask the question first, and then I will look for volunteer to answer. The second, if anyone volunteer, right away, raise your virtual hand, and I will choose you. The third, if no one volunteer, I will randomly select member to answer my question. Finally, remember, a question is an opportunity for you to share your own story. Yes, let's create a brighter and inspiring atmosphere together. Yes, let's start by lighting the fire of paradise together. Imagine each of us feel unique on the canvas of the life, and each show is our story. The first question, who are you in a colorful picture of the life? Anyone would like to volunteer to share their story? Please raise your hand. If no one volunteer, I will randomly select a member. Let me see. Thought-master 𝐶𝐞𝐿, please come on the stage and tell us your story.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sang, for your question. Okay. Who am I in a colorful picture of life? If I had to choose a color that represents myself, I would choose the color of orange. I think the color of orange got the, the vibrant of summer. I believe that I am a vibrant human being who love to make everyone laugh and, share happy moment with people. So despite the fact that I describe myself as a orange person, there would be some time when I got blue in my life, and usually it happened at night when I have something lingering on my head, a thought that I haven't not yet figured out the answer, and I would just simply, light up a candle and then immerse myself in books. And in those kind of moments, I believe that I am a very blue person. I immerse myself in a deep thought of just me and only me. Sometimes I not figure it out what to do with that kind of thought or decision, and I was seeking help for friends. So I believe that each and every one of us sitting here might share the same experience when you would be a different kind of person when you are going out, but when you are alone with your own self, with your own thought, then you could be vastly different from what people see of you showing outside. And it's not wrong to be like that, but rather I would say that sometimes it's hard to balance things between the two personality, between of you going outside and you just being on your own. So that is my answer for that. Back to you, Toastmaster Sang.
Thank you, Thought-master 𝐶𝐿, for your earthful and inspiring planning. With the first stroke of the painting, it picked the picture differently. Now, let's move to the next question. When your story will open the source of inspiring. The second question. Every story is an endless source of inspiring. Let's listen together and feel the positive energy and inspiring from each thread. What inspired you today? If you feel there is something special about today, this question, would you like to share? Be volunteer now. No one does. I will choose. Please, Thought-master 𝐶𝐞𝐿, come to share your inspiration.
Thank you for the question. And the story that might inspire me today is maybe about a speech I'm about to give in an hour. Because all day today, I think at the very beginning, I have a meeting, and then I prepare again for my speech, and then I have a lot of interesting ideas I can incorporate into the speech, and then I worked for 12 hours at the restaurant, and now my energy is depleted and at the end of the day, but still I'm nervous for my speech. As you will see, I will try a new technique. It's very interesting one I never tried before. So that's really inspired me today. Nothing too big. It's just the feeling of excitement for my speech. Back to Ansang.
Thank you so much for that. With the powerful inspiration, the light are ready to make us the next story, where we explore the house of the sound. The next question, I want to ask you, Apisara, where is your sound of?
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Where is my soul home? Right? So I think that many people have some places that you feel that this is your home. However, when you face the tough situation or you feel uncomfortable, you need some place that heal your soul. For me, every time I feel down, you can see that how long I'm in Toastmaster. When I feel down, I come back to Toastmaster and I get the energy. And thank you for today that 𝐶𝐞𝐿 lifts my soul up because DTM Tanu know it really well. I'm quite excited with the Toastmaster and with the work in Toastmaster. But he lays up my soul, and also 𝐶𝐞𝐿 inviting me. He invited me, and today all of you is the soul, is the, how to say, is the soul's, my soul's home. I feel that I got the energy from all of you, and I feel that if you see the dashboard today, the club number down to 40. It means that we need to work hard, but I got the energy from you. So I would like to include that Toastmaster is my soul's home. And today, Evo is my soul home. Back to you.
You so much Apisara. That story opened the profound though for us why different our strength. Let's explore now. Difference is a strength. Failure does help us to grow and innovate continually. Let's reflect and with this question. What is different our strength? Anyone volunteer? Yes, I want to invite Toastmaster Anosawa.
Yes, that's me.
Yes.
Once I was in a room and everybody looked at me. It seemed that they saw me as a kind of different than the group, the rest of the group. And then I look at them and I wonder why they were the same. So it's about perspective. Table topic master. In a meeting room, if you have everyone in the room has the same opinion, has the same kind of dress or any opinion the same, you don't need many people in the room. You just need one. So as a leader, we tend to choose our team members who are most like us, right? As a leader. And that is a pitfall because we don't realize that differences are the strengths, not the weakness. And that's why we should celebrate differences today. Diversity is the strength. And Toastmasters is a place where we can see this strength in all members from all walks of life, from different culture, different beliefs, all different. We are from different age group, but we work together as a team. And that is how we embrace differences. So that is, I think, I would like to link back again. If someone in the room look at you and laugh at you sometime that you are different from them, you may look at them and laugh at them why you are the same. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you for your sharing. This is the bridge that leads us to the next question. And when we will summarize the difference of each person in the short, meaningful word. Every person has their own keyword, the symbol of their own personal and pride. Now let's find that word together. The question is, sum it up in 2 words. What makes you different? Anyone volunteer? So I want to ask you. 𝐂𝐞𝐞𝐭𝐢𝐧𝐠.
Thank you, Table Topics Master Sign, for that question. What makes me different? I would say that I'm a very hardworking person and very active, no matter what organization I am in. For example, if I'm in Toastmasters, I always take on the leadership role and always support and help members, because I feel like if you want to be a leader in Toastmaster or any other organization, you have to be hardworking and very active, because sometimes when people want to take on roles that they like, they are not very active. They will feel that, okay, everyone's there, we can do little bit to help. So what makes me different is the reason that I always like to stay active, no matter if it's for non-organization profit or to stay healthy. That's another thing. And recently, what I've noticed that has been made me quite different is I like to learn a lot. I'm a lifelong learner. So I have just completed my master's last year. And right now I'm working on my new project, which is a new business project on financial well-being. And that is something that I had no idea I wanted to do. I had no idea about investments or insurance, but that was something that really changed my life in a way that I wanted to share content. So when I found out that sharing content, you don't always have to be you don't have to learn everything. You can learn by doing. So the reason why I started this business called Bougie Mint is to make people aware that you can have a healthy lifestyle, you can enjoy life, but you also have to save money for the future. Back to you.
You're on mute, Sang. You're still on mute.
Yes. With that keyword, we continue our journey of recovery other culture, though the next question. Culture is a short, but tradition is happy nature, though many generations. Let it cover together the most interesting thing in our culture. I want to ask you, what did you find most interesting about your culture?
What do you find most interesting about my culture? I have no idea in my mind when I listen to this question. I think I'm living abroad, and I think the most interesting things about my culture is I'm from Asia, especially I'm from Vietnam. Vietnam is the country in the world who won France and America in the war. Is the only country in the world. So I was proud of the history of where I come from. It is my root. And it is the thing that I find it interesting thing about my culture. And because I come from Vietnam, I'm not scared when I stand with my foreign colleague, whether they from America, they from European country, it's not matter. I'm from Vietnam and I'm proud of that. Thank you for your question. Back to table topic master.
Yeah, thank you, Thomas, for taking about colorful culture. That's the last question for today. And next, let's welcome back Thomas Jackson with the report of time for each answer.
Yeah, the timing report for table topics, our speaker, the first, Miss Tâm Như, 2 minutes 7 seconds. The second, Mr. Conan, 1 minute 10 seconds. The third, Miss Sarah, 2 minutes. Number 4, Mr. Showerer, 2 minutes 5 seconds. Number 5, Miss Zanaka, 1 minute 45 seconds. And the last, Miss Thiet, 1 minute 36 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas Jackson. After some deep and inspiring sharing, let's listen to the evaluation from our evaluator. Please invite Thomas Willie to share the evaluation of the answer to all number question.
Okay, before I move to my evaluation, may I ask how much time I have in the evaluations or for table topic section? Timer?
Yeah, sorry, about the elevation time topic, the session topic, you got 4 minutes to 6 minutes. With the I give your citro green with 4 minutes. At the 4 minutes, at the 5 minute yellow color, at the red color 6 minutes, and you got 30 seconds for complete your speech. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So first of all, I really appreciate Tree's answer today with 3 different characteristics. But I have only to say that I'm impressed by them all because the honesty and authenticity in each story. First of all, we have the questions for Toastmaster Yu. Who are you in the color picture of life? I consider the question is not easy because sometimes it's hard for us to define ourselves or in a color, for a color. But Toastmaster Yu did really handle the questions so well. I love the way she started by talking directly. Like she said that she is orange color, like very direct answer. And I believe we easily can feel her energy, like very bright, very cheerful, very energetic. So maybe orange is very suitable for her. But she also come with a twist. Like she moved from orange to blue color at the evenings. Yeah, like the mood changed a little bit. That make me feel really excited to listen more. Like I love the tweet here, and I really enjoy the answer. What I also really like more is like Tamyu didn't just tell her about favorite color, but she told us her own story. And at the end, she also gave us a message. Like, and if I could have one suggestion for Tamyu, it is I like the way she approached the question from beginning to the middle. It's really amazing. That's the reason why I expect a little bit for the ends. I would is have a more stronger ending with like it's wrap up everything she has just shared. For example, sometimes we can be orange, sometimes we can be red, blue, or any color. Sometimes no one understand us, or maybe someone understand us at different color, but that is okay. Let's still love who you are, something like that. Like I still waiting for something stronger at the end because the beginning and the middle is so great that make me still waiting for a little bit at the end. But overall, the answer for the first question is really meaningful, full of energy, and very well done. Just rocket with more stronger ending. Okay, for Tamyu. Next one is for the question number 3. What is your soul home? The question is going for Apisara, a very honored guest of EVO. What I love the most, and what I love the first, that is how real, how authenticity, her sharings it is. Like I can feel the emotions from her heart. And I could feel that Toastmaster is just something really, really important in her life. I also like how she talked about a member from EVO, Conan. Conan is repeated a lot of time in the answer. That make her answer real and very personal. Like it is something she remember very much. And secondly, I really enjoy her style of speaking. Like Abhisara spoke really slowly and like clearly. She really enjoy the questions. She don't need to be rushed, but she took her time, and that make her sharing really easy to follow. And at the end, she also gave us a beautiful, beautiful message. Like Toastmaster, especially EVO, is her style home. That sentence make me and also believe all the member of EVO smile and proud and happy. Like EVO and Toastmaster in general is really matter. If I could have one more suggestions for Abisara, it could be try a little bit more about vocal variety. For example, when mentioned about Toastmaster, a very important things of her life, let's say it with more energy or maybe stronger because it's really mean to her life, right? Show us with more like it's stronger a little bit, like make take use of the vocal variety. So, but in overall, it's got a very beautiful answer, very sincere, very meaningful, and full of like heart. Once again, thank you, Abisara, for reminding us the importance of a community and what Toastmaster can mean to anyone. Okay. And of course, so still waiting for more and more sharing from Abisara, and very happy to have her in today's meeting. Okay, so now next one, the next questions, what make you different for the guests here today? I don't, right, Jonica, right? Okay, Jonica, actually, she caught my attention in just 3 first seconds. Like she approached the question directly by confess who she is. And she confidently saying that she is a hardworking person. And in the whole answer, she support to that. She support to this statement really well. She really active. She really energetic. She is a lifelong learner. That is really honest, and I really love it. What make her answer really impressed me, that is how she explained everything with her own real life experience. That make me like connect with her story well. What I appreciate most was the consistency in her whole speech. Every example she was, every sentence she said, all supported one strong message. Like she worked so hard and she always tried her best in her life. So if I could give her one challenge, it could be this. Let's try speaking a little slower so the message have more time to reflect. And if possible, try connect more with the audience. For example, when talk about something like finance, economic, like we could like ask the audience some question. For example, anyone in the room interested in economics, or anyone in this room is a lifelong learner. I believe that a lot of people in this in this Zoom, like we have the same mindset. So a little bit connect with the audience will make the answer more and more interesting. Okay, once again, I really love how clear and focused the message were from beginning to the end. She remind me that what makes her difference is not luck, but it's the efforts and hard work. It's really beautiful sharing from her. And if she adds a little bit of connection with the audience, she will like shine even better. Okay, so in general, I really I strongly believe I can see something in her, very potential member of UBO, maybe. So still waiting for more and more sharing from her. Okay, so in general today, I can feel the difference between the style of answering the questions, but all of you guys really authenticity, and that make you are different and beautiful as the way you are. Keep going and keep shining. Back to you, table topic, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lee. And the next, we invite Toastmaster 𝐶𝐤𝐼 to give her evaluation and valuable comment on answer to even number of questions.
Hello. First, I would like to ask you one question. Do you know what is interesting about table topics? Is it because it is spontaneous? Is it because it's so fast you have to work up your mind to think of the answer? Because table topics is all about the randomness. It's all about the spontaneity. It's all about the moment where you have to pause for a second to think for the answers. And when your heart races a little bit up when your name is called upon, you deliver your answer. And all of our speakers today have done a great job in fulfilling their table topic session, because the table topics is not just interesting, but also challenging. And the way that you all finish your session beautifully is a great achievement already. So why don't we give them a big applause? Yay, you should all be proud of yourself. And now let's jump into evaluation. My first lovely speaker for today is Toastmaster Conan with the question, what inspired you today? And our Toastmaster has jumped right into his answer with a direct opening and direct storytelling. And he got a short but meaningful answer to the question. He shared to us that what inspired him was genuinely the feeling of excitement of having a speech coming. So this excitement for the speech is a creative perspective of what inspired you. But I would like to challenge Toastmaster Conan. Since his time is only 1 minute and 10 seconds, he would want to elaborate some more on this feeling of excitement for the speech. I would like to hear more about how it inspired him. I would like to know that what will you do when you feel excited, and how can it relate to the inspiration that we are looking for in our lives? He could say, well, the feeling of excitement for the speech gives him something to wait, something to look forward to. And that something to look forward to pushes him to perform better. And when it comes to table topics, it even entered and give him the excitement for table topic session as well. So maybe the inspiration for public speaking comes from having a speech should be, be more related to the audience and elaborate it more so that we could know more about you, Conan, and we could relate to your feelings of having a speech coming. Well, before I also made a lot of speeches, and I know that 1 hour before the speech is very daunting, it's exciting, and sometimes it's a little bit scary, but I feel so excited before my speech to perform something. So I totally get that feeling, but you might want to connect with the audience some more by asking some relatable questions, so that the audience, most of us who are Toastmasters, and we all had a speech before, we could recall that feeling inside us and feel the inspiration that you're talking about. Anyway, all in all, sum up your ideas, connect with the audience more, and elaborate more so that you could hear and understand your story and feelings. Thank you. So that's for Toastmaster Conan. I would like to move on to the question, why is difference our strength, by Toastmaster Thanu. First of all, I am very impressed by Toastmaster Thanu's voice because he has a very strong and determined kind of accent. Do you all agree with me? I really like it when I hear his voice, and his voice suddenly got my attention. So when he got into the beginning of the table topic session, the voice is so important because it shows how you're feeling, your confidence. And he has already expressed his confidence by jumping into the question with no hesitation. He told us about a story of him entering a room. And in this room, he also expressed the contrast of difference and similarity. He came in and he wondered, why is everybody looking the same? But everybody is also wondering, why is he looking so different? And by showing this perspective, he's trying to give us a message, a contrast between similarity and a difference. And I think that is so excellent for him to come up for this story at such a fast amount of time. So I'm very impressed by the story, not just by his accent and his voice. And he also gave us a very meaningful message that as a leader, we should choose a team member who are not like us, because differences are the strengths and not a weakness. And he also linked this to Toastmasters. I think his performance is perfect. I don't have much recommendation because I love your performance already, Toastmaster Daniel. Your voice, your storytelling, and your message are all very perfect. And I think this is a very good lesson for all of us who want to do a table topics. We should start with storytelling, and then we have a perspective, and then we have the ending, the message, the connection to the audience. This would be the perfect recipe for any successful table topics. Okay, I would like to move on to our last speaker, that is Toastmaster Teague. You have a pause in the beginning. So this pause is also effective in drawing the people's attention to your speech. But if the pause is longer than needed, then it shows that you have hesitation in yourself. And I think it's totally normal if your mind go blank in the beginning. And my advice for you is that you should start with anything in your mind. Just try to start with anything that comes up to your mind, because that could be the start of something beautiful, a meaningful idea that you could develop later on when you have time to think. And anyway, I really like the story of being proud of a Vietnamese, and maybe you should link to the audience some more so that all of us would feel the pride of being a Vietnamese in the middle of an international community of Americans and European nationality holders. Anyway, that's the end of my evaluation. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
A big round of applause for our evaluator. Each evaluation is a challenge, an encouragement, and sort of motivate for us concentrate, try. Right? The table topic has come to the end with many emotions, share and valuable lessons. Inside time of you who ready to express your individual and make our club richer than ever. And always remember, each of us is unique, color, and together we create a brilliant picture of the life. Goodbye and see you again.
Okay, thank you very much, table topic master, Toastmaster Đình Sang, our brave table topic speakers, and our evaluators. And I would like you, audience, to type a word, an adjective to describe our table topic section today. How do you feel about this section? Great. Yes, in this session, we have listened to many stories, and I believe that each of speaker brought to the table their unique something of their stories is unique, something humor, is their passion, their perspective, and that's exactly what today's team celebrating our differences is all about. So thank you very much, speakers, for being bold, being real, and being you in this meeting. And for the evaluators, I believe it was very challenging to give evaluation in such short amount of time. But I believe that all of the speakers, and not only the speakers, but all of the audience, us benefit something from your evaluation. We'll take it into improving our speech just next time. And yes, we have interesting, cute table topic, meaningful table topic, awesome table topic section. Thank you very much. Please give them a big round of applause or give our hearts, our like icon. Thank you. And now we're going on a very exciting section. It's photo section. I would like to invite our president, Toastmaster 𝐿𝑌𝐞𝐞𝐿 to lead this section, taking the photo and interact with guests. Welcome on the stage, Toastmaster 𝐿𝑌𝐞𝐞𝐿.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thơm. And hello, everyone. It's the most exciting session now. All right. So let's save this beautiful memory from everyone joining today's session. Let's celebrate our difference with our photos to share with everyone later. Okay. So is it okay if everyone can give a heart or something so that I can take a photos? And is it okay if we can all like open our camera as well? Yeah. All right. So let's give a heart. Okay. Smile, cheese. One more time, one more time. All right. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And today we have a lot of guests. Yeah, so may I check in with every guest over here? How do you feel? I see that in our group at the moment we have someone from UTC. Tan. Hi. Oh, okay. Your camera is broken, but I hope like you can speak to us still with your mic. How are you doing?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Nguyen. It's such a pity that my camera is broken and I couldn't take a picture of all of you. Um, I think that the meeting today was a very interesting meeting to me, and I think that the table topic session is exactly what I signed up to Toastmaster for, to hear about all the different ideas, hear about all the different point of views from different people from all walks of life. That is exactly and precisely what I have signed up for Toastmaster for. And I think that this table topic session exemplified it perfectly. And I think that I'm very interested and I really like all the participants. And yeah, and it's such an interesting experience to be here today.
Thank
And I
you.
just
Thank
wish
you.
that I could fix my camera.
No worries. May I check if you are healthier?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh wow, what a champion answers. Everyone, this is our division V champion of prepared speech contest. So thank you for joining us today. And yeah, welcome to EVO. We hope to see you many times more in the future. Yeah.
Thank you.
And next time, please fix your camera. All right. Thank you. And we also have our guest, Harry is here. May I speak to Harry?
Yes. Well,
Hey, hello.
hello. Yes, yes, I am. I just arrived. Yeah, but
Oh,
what's about like is any question? I don't know. Like I supposed to answer any question. I thought that I can silently just watch.
so first of all,
Oh, hi,
hello
all
and
the familiar faces.
oh, cool. So welcome to EVO. May I know if this is your first time going to EVO meeting or Toastmaster meeting?
I don't remember. I think could be my first time.
Oh, all right. So how do you know about EVO and Toastmasters?
I think it's EVO the time that is I know about EVO from the time that Phương Miu is still a division director, and to
Okay.
follow the KPI of the division director, she opened the EVO. I remember that. So today is Conan invited me, and I also want to listen to his speech. So I'm coming, and I hope I can have some time to listen to him, and then come back with my work.
Oh, wow. Welcome back to EVO after such a long time. And yeah, I hope that we can see you many times more in the future. And if you have any recommendation or anything for Conan or us, feel free to reach out to us as well. Thank you. Thank you. And wow. So perhaps we have more time. We have time for speaking with one of our guests. May I speak to distinguished Toastmaster Tanu? How are you feeling at the moment?
I am feeling great visiting EVO. I'm not sure how many times I visited you before, but I remember the speech, the mosquito, still in my memory. How many of you remember the speech, mosquito? Yeah, you see. So when you want to check your speech is effective or not, it might come from the one who listened to you at that time and still remember your speech. That is how we measure our effectiveness in the speech. And also, I would like to say something that happened to me.
All right.
How many of you set the goal to be a distinguished Toastmaster? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's good,
Okay.
Yanika and Lang Lee, right? That's
Conan.
great. Conan, yes. You know how many years it took me to be the first distinguished Toastmasters? You can guess how many years?
1 year.
No, 13 years
13
in the
years.
legacy system. You know why? I did not set a goal to be a DTM. That's why. So once I set my goal to be a DTM, I just fill the gap, fill what is required to be a DTM. And one by one, within 1 year, I achieved that. So my recommendation is start thinking about set your goal to be a DTM, and you will be achieving more from the program. And the wonderful thing is DTM can mean don't talk much, don't time me, or dare to talk much, and what you can say with your own acronym. Yes, that's it. I would like to leave with you. Set your goal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Thanu, and everyone. Set your goals, not only about DTM, but any other things in life. Set your goals and start doing it right here, right now. This is your chance. Thank you, all of our guests, for continue being with us here. And I'd like to get back to our meeting with our TOD today, Toastmaster 𝐿𝐸𝐴. Thank you and see you later, guys.
Thank you, anh Minh Nguyễn, for very engaging and exciting session with both EVO Toastmaster and guests closer with each other. And maybe I'm thinking about the goals to getting a DTM. Because to be honest, my journey in Toastmaster, I have been here for 4 years, but I have not set this goal. So maybe I'm thinking a little bit. Yeah, why not, right? And now we're moving to our heart of the meeting today, the prepared speech section. And in line with today's themes, celebrating our differences, I would like to invite all of you to notice how each speaker's personality, their background, their perspective shine through their words. And yes, their uniqueness is not, is it a strength? And we are here to explore, to listen. And yes, so I would like all of you to open your heart, open our ears, and get ready to be informed, entertained, and maybe inspired by their story. Before that, I would like to invite our timer, Toastmaster Jackson, to give us the timing rule for this section. Welcome, Toastmaster Jackson.
Yeah, I'm here. About the prepared speech session, today we got Toastmaster Conan with prepared speaker. Session have 10 to 12 minutes. I will signal green at 10 minutes and yellow at 11 minutes and rest at 12 minutes. Then him have 30 seconds for 30 seconds for complete him speak. And another speaker today, Tomato Thit and Tomato Mew got 5 to 7 minutes. I will signal green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6, and red at 7, and got 30 seconds for complete. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Jackson. So we have different timing rule for prepared speech. For the first speech of Toastmaster Conan, it will be a little bit longer than normal, 10 to 12 minutes. Yes, Toastmaster Conan, actually, I know that he's very young. He's student in the United States, and however, he has been in Toastmaster for quite a long time, and I know that he has joined maybe hundreds meetings, joined various clubs around the world, and I really admire of his network in Toastmaster. Like you see today, there are many Toastmaster members, many persons from other clubs from Toastmaster Conan inviting to EVO meeting. I really admire his network. And today he's in level 5, the final level, maybe the final speech of his pathway. And before his speech, I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻𝐻 to introduce about his speech objective. So let's help me to welcome Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻𝐻.
Okay, hi everyone, and my name is Hoa, and today I'm very glad to be the evaluator for Conan. And as you know that Conan is a level 5, and this project is a reflect on the path. You can see that is a level 5 already, so it means that Conan is he is an experienced person. So this time for looking back what? How he growed, how he improved his skill, and what did he achieve. Okay, so last but not least, dear cutie Conan, are you ready? Conan?
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to say good luck for you today. Okay, back to you, Theodie.
Thank you, evaluator 𝐴𝐻𝐻. And Conan just said ready, so I cannot wait more to listen from Conan. I would like to welcome on the stage Toastmaster Conan with the speech title. Wait, what's his speech title? Start where you are. Start where you are, Toastmaster Conan.
I have an honest question that you need to answer me honestly. So, okay. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. Have you ever used Tinder, which is a very popular dating app in Asia and I think in the world as well? Raise your hand if you have ever used Tinder. Can see. Oh, Anman, very high. Oh, Tom. Oh, Harry. Oh, Jack. Okay. Miu, Min are laughing, so I guess they use it. And you know what? In the past week, I actually didn't download Tinder. I downloaded something similar, which is more legit and less hookups. It's called Hinge and Bumble, which is you can see on the screen on the left that you can swipe, you can put an X or put a rose to like a person, and on the right side you can see on Humble you can swipe left for someone who you don't like and swipe right for a chance to talk with them and flirting with them. So what's the deal? Because in the past week, I have spent my equivalent of 1 year of Toastmaster membership to get the Hinge Plus and the Bumble Premium, which is like $100 of my pocket, just to get connected to more girls and to end this single life of me. So why did I share about this? As you can hear from my miserable love life, everyone had to start somewhere. I may start at a very late age at 21 to start looking at different dating apps and looking for someone to be with. You may start it in middle school, in high school, when you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend already, or you may at the destination already in a happy marriage and you're enjoying this meeting everyone is at different starting point. And if you are very experienced in your flirting skills for this 20-year-old man, then consider having some advices or be a sample tester for me. Yes, do you know what it means? Okay, back to our main stuff. Today, I'm going to talk about my 3 starting points of my Toastmaster journey. The first starting point I'm going to talk about is about my leadership in Toastmasters. And I want you to imagine a different version of Conan, very shy, just still in first year in college, just joined Toastmasters. And he's terrified of the role Toastmaster of the day because he doesn't know how to talk with people. Imagine that Conan in your head. This is me in March 2022. When I was still a member, I didn't know anything about leadership. I even asked the people in the club at a random meeting, what are the different officer roles in a Toastmaster club? Oh, you know, there's a resident, there's a VPE, there's a VPM, etc., etc. And I got to read the club leadership handbook for the first time, 2022. See, I wasn't a very good leader at the time. And then July 2022, I became the president and a VP membership at 2 clubs online in California. Back in California. And 2023, I became an area director. And disappointingly, I lost the race for the division director in May 2024, which you can see the trajectory where I was a member who doesn't know anything about Toastmasters. And look at that, 2 years later, you are up to something much bigger. Think about your journey in Toastmasters. Maybe you just joined as a new member. Maybe you are a club president who looking forward to the next role in a district level. Or maybe you are much more advanced than me, already a district director, international director, and then you can look back, oh, this is nothing, man. This is easy stuff. You have more on the way. And see, everyone is at different starting point. And what we need to do with that starting point? Yes, we just keep moving forward from the left to the right. And eventually we will be at somewhere we want on our timeline. And that is my leadership in Toastmasters. My second starting point I want to introduce you about is about my project management skill. And imagine a Conan where I was the only work at different group projects at school. I like to take all the tasks for myself because why? I'm a workaholic. I can handle everything. And I do not know how to delegate tasks at all. That is me before February 2024. That month really hit me with my biggest turning point as a club speech contest chair in KD Toastmaster Club in Texas. That really helped me to realize for making something big, you cannot do it by yourself. You can count on different people who can help you to achieve what you want to do. Therefore, after that speech contest at the club level, I jumped on and became the contest chair for the area and the division level in March and April 2024. Even I organized different workshops for EVO back in my July to October 2024. You may see some of them in the live stream in our Facebook page as well. And lastly, I just ended the successful Speechcraft series, Next Gen Vietnam Speakers, in which many of the people here are members because of this program. And you see, from someone who doesn't know how to delegate tasks at all, who just started doing club contests, how can he end up doing something much greater, something that is exponentially harder than one person can do at one time? Because he knows how to delegate tasks. And if you cannot delegate tasks now, you may be somewhere in the left of this timeline. Then what do you need to do? Yes, start where you are. Keep going forward to the right of the timeline. And eventually, you can be a club contest chair one day. You can organize your own workshop. And you can even coordinate your first Speechcraft series for EVO next year. Yes, I'm looking forward to those interested in doing this season 2. Therefore, everyone is at different points in this timeline. And what we can do instead of bragging around, oh, I'm not that good at this. Well, look at Mr. A. He's so good at project management. He's such a good person who can organize everything in the contest. Stop bragging around and keep going forward to the right of this timeline. And eventually, you will be there. And lastly, about my career. Now imagine a Conan who just fresh college student, just graduated from high school. He doesn't know anything, what to study, what his life going to be like. And he picked his major to be nursing. Can you imagine a Conan who studied nursing and curing people, injecting different... that's not Conan. You know that? Imagine that kind of Conan. What brings him until today? In 2021, I first joined Toastmasters, still knowing nothing about what I want to do. And then, as you will see in next 2 months, I will launch my DTM project. Then you will see a lot in my fan page as well. And you see from this point to this point, Toastmasters in campuses, 4 years of my life. And you will see the next point, after my bachelor degree, I will eventually get a job in learning and development, which is for instructional designer and also for corporate trainer, and work in education in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years. And eventually enroll in a direct PhD program, which means you have a bachelor degree, you go straight into a PhD program without a master's to become a professor, hopefully in 2030. And you can call me Dr. Conan in 2030. And see, Toastmasters really helped me to know where I'm heading to. Therefore, you may have different starting point. You may have a different future point. Watch out, it just start where you are. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
The Madam Table Topic.
Toastmaster Madam Toastmaster of the day, sorry.
Wow, Conan is such a to me, it's very meaningful and powerful speech, I believe. As a Toastmaster member, and the speech of 𝐶𝐞𝐞 also helped me reflect on my journey. And I totally believe that members as like 𝐶𝐞𝐞, he's very dedicated, he's very active. He took many leadership roles in Toastmaster. And do you see how 𝐶𝐞𝐞 today at the meeting, as his presentation compared with the starting point, from the one who's scared of the TMD roles, who scared of didn't know anything to speak, until today, 𝐶𝐞𝐞, I see you very confident speaking, making this presentation. I totally believe that your career is very bright for you, as your, and I really admire you have very like I don't know what to say, but it's like very clear careers. You right. You have a goals for each stage of your careers, and yes, I also a EXCO member, and in Toastmaster, I also always to encourage our members to take the leadership roles, because in the leadership roles in Toastmaster, we also apply it into our real life, in the work environment. If you are a leader, you also take the responsibility. You also need to know how to empower, encourage members in your team. It's like in Toastmaster. So yes, very like meaningful speech, Toastmaster 𝐶𝐞𝐞. I believe a lot of members can learn from your speech today. Moving to the next person, next speaker, we have Toastmaster Thiết Vũ. For Toastmaster Thiết Vũ, she is a new member of EVO, and she also a very active member. And yes, everyone, if we know Toastmaster Thiết Vũ before, maybe we impress her by the speech mosquito. So when I hear Toastmaster Thiết Vũ speech, I imagine the mosquito Thiết Vũ. She always bring to our meeting the humor, something exciting, something energy in this girl, and I really excited to listen to her speech today. Before that, I would like to invite our evaluator, Toastmaster Thu Hiền, to introduce about her speech objective. So welcome on the stage, Toastmaster Thu Hiền.
You're on mute.
Okay. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thu Hiền, and I also a new member of EVO Toastmaster. Today, I'm very honored to be Toastmaster Thiết evaluator, and her speech is from level 2, project 3, with the objectives is that she will share the previous experience as a mentee. And I believe that many of us in some point or another, we used to be a mentor or a mentee who offer advice, knowledge, or experience to other people, or we learn from the people with more experience. And the relationship between mentor and mentees is very powerful, with foster the growth, inspiration, and the connection for both sides. And today we will have the opportunity to hearing this interesting topic through Toastmaster Thiết speak. And I wish that you will have the great performance on the stage. And good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thu Hiền. Yes, The Power of Mentor is a speech title of Toastmaster Thiết Vũ, and I'm also very interested in this topic because we are launching a mentoring program in our club. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Thiết Vũ with her speech, The Power of Mentor. The Power of Mentor, Toastmaster Thiết Vũ.
Have you ever tried to persuade someone? It's awesome when they listen to you. But what if you use many brilliant arguments in the world and they still don't listen? As a scientist, I often give presentation on complex topics with the ability to use research citation and logic. I thought I was pretty good at persuasion until one day I gave a talk on this topic. When something unwanted happened, what we need to solve is the thing inside of us. On that day, I used neuroscience to prove my point. Human brain has 100 billion neurons. Each neurons have axons to transmit signal and dendrites to receive signal from other neurons. When a situation occurs, thousands, millions of neural connections are activated at the same time, creating thought. The neuron don't physically touch. There is a 20 nanometer gap between the axons of one neuron and the dendrites of the other. And this gap is called a synapse, where electric current and neurotransmitter are released. Electric current create brain waves, and neurotransmitter create emotions. So, from neural perspective, thoughts create emotion. If you feel upset about something, it's not because of the external event. It's because of the way you think about it. Therefore, to deal with unwanted situation, we must work on the thing inside of us, between your left and right ear, where thought is formed. After hearing this, if you was the audience that day, how would you feel? I saw confused faces, and I was confused too. I was so logical. Why didn't the audience connect? My teacher said, you need a personal story to illustrate your point, not instead of just using only science. But I thought, to deliver a powerful message, we need a powerful story. When I look back at my life, all the story was silly and nonsense. Then one day, I saw a video clip of a man telling a nonsense story about a flat tire, and he won the world championship of public speaking. That inspired me to start learning the art of storytelling. I read many books on public speaking and storytelling. I watched tons of TED Talks. I even invested $9,149 in public speaking classes. And then one day, in a meeting, I was invited to share a personal story. But at the end, my story wasn't chosen as the audience favorite. I felt sad, really sad, because I spent a lot of money studying together with time and effort, but I still failed. I was disappointed, but I didn't give up. I kept searching for more storytelling courses, and that's when I stumbled upon the 21-day presentation course by Fususu. I joined the course with low expectation, but what I got was priceless. For the first time, I told a nonsense story about being bitten by mosquito. And with the trainer's feedback and mentoring, I was able to turn it into an inspiring one with a message. When something unwanted happens, like a mosquito bite, if you get angry and expect the mosquito to change, you only suffer. But if you calmly accept it, your wound heals faster. Whether you reach your goal or not, you will be at peace. I shared this mosquito story in a Toastmaster meeting, and it was voted the best one. So you see, a nonsense mosquito story connected the audience more than fancy neuroscience. And from that experience, I learned Logic speaks to the mind and can be debated, but emotions speak to the heart and connects us. Without my mentor, feedback and guidance, I might never have told such an inspiring story. And that's when I realized the true power of having a mentor. The biggest differences of this one and the other expensive courses was that before I learned alone, but for this one, I received feedback and guidance of a mentor who showed me to understand things correctly, do things correctly. That's why I improved so fast. Since the time I joined Toastmaster, I not only discovered the treasure of my personal story, but I also felt proud. When I reflect back on the story I share, especially every time I share my story, I receive valuable feedback from evaluator who help me to see where I can improve. So, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest, do you have any goal to achieve right now? You can do it alone, but what if you take the wrong approach and do it over and over again? You just get better at doing it wrong. But if you have a mentor who gives you feedback and guidance, you will save years of trial and error. You reach your goal faster. If you have been procrastinating on your goal, it's time to find a mentor or just go to Toastmaster meeting more often to receive feedback from other fellow Toastmaster who truly want to see you succeed. Back to TOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thiết Vũ, for very awesome speech as always. And now we know that behind a success of a speech, that is a lot of practice and having a right mentor, right? Yes, thank you very much for the tip. And moving next to the next speaker, we are a little bit behind the timing, so I will introduce quickly. That is Toastmaster Miu, also a new member, and she also very dedicated to take the leadership roles BPPR for EVO Toastmaster. Before her speech today, I would like to invite her evaluator, Toastmaster 𝐂𝐞𝐞𝐭𝐢𝐧𝐠, to introduce about her speech objective. I would like to invite on the stage Toastmaster 𝐂𝐞𝐞𝐭𝐢𝐧𝐠.
Okay, hi. So I'm the evaluator of our third speaker. I guess let's just have a few words about her project. So she will be doing her first project of level 2, which is understanding your communication style. And her speech title is Our Embarrassing Moments. So good luck, our speaker. Good luck to you, Toastmaster Miu, and back to you, TOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster 𝐂𝐞𝐞𝐭𝐢𝐧𝐠. And now we can wait to see to watch Toastmaster Miu's speech. I would like to invite Toastmaster Miu, our embarrassing moments. Our embarrassing moments, Toastmaster Miu.
What was your most embarrassing moment at work? Go on, think about it, and share it with us on the chat. Go on, go on. I love to hear your secret. Was it sending a messages to a wrong group chat? Or maybe accidentally calling your boss in a funny nickname during a meeting? Or maybe joining the Zoom call, turning on your camera with your pajama on? Ladies and gentlemen, we have all been there. Embarrassment, the kind that makes you want to be vanished, to disappear, and maybe just to fake a poor Wi-Fi connections. But today, I want to tell you that something I learned is that sometimes our most awkward moments is our greatest teachers in life. So fellow Toastmaster and guests, let me take you back to my own experience. It was a new beginning of a new chapter. I have a new job, a new position, and of course, a new me. I feel with excitement, ideas, and of course, a lot of self-confidence. So 2 weeks after joining a meeting that I would consider, well, too quiet, too calm, I talk to myself and think that this team, it needs more energy. It needs my energy. That's why I was hired. And with that thinking, I come to the meetings, and at the end of the meetings, I smile very wide and speak loudly. Hey team, how about ending this meeting by shouting, 1, 2, 3, let's make it together. Guys, you are reacting as same as my teammate at that time. Nothing. Well, even worse. There no laugh, no emojis, and no reactions. It's just silence. You know, the silence that's so loud, where you can even hear the sound of your heart pumping. And at that moment, I thought, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. I just want to jump to a hole and hide. But my story doesn't end there. On the next day, I got a call from my managers from Australia. And I thought, well, it will be my over. But then he come to me and nicely asked, hey Tram, how you going? Any funny story to share? I looked at him very in the dark eyes. But still, I told him everything. After hearing, he laughed so big at me, and he kindly asked again, well, you know, what if I just jump into the cold and then criticize you on what you've done wrong, but didn't ask you how you feel? How would you feel? I share honestly. Well, of course, sad, frustrated, depressed, all at once. He nodded and explained, exactly. And that's how your team felt too, because you spoke before you listened to what they need, and you act before understanding how the team feels. In that moment, I didn't just get a feedback, I got a big gift. And I realized something so powerful, that communications is not about speaking so well, but it's about listening deeply and listening with your heart. So from that day forward, I always tell to myself, always listen, always understand, and then speak. And then from that, from a teammate who no one invites to lunch, I become the one that they will save a seat for me. And from a teammate who no one trusted and doubt for my abilities, I become someone they trusted, and I can speak for the team. And I have become a part of my team like that. So how about you? Have you ever been in situations where you cannot make a connections with your team? So now, my friends, I know it is easier said than done, because we are all human. We want to share, we want to talk, and we want to be recognized by the members around us. But the truth is, you don't earn your voice just by speaking louder. You earn your voice by listening deeply, listening with your heart. So my challenge for you is tomorrow, when you try to give, well, some advice or give some ideas or to respond in a meeting, just pause. Don't respond immediately, just pause. And then take a breath. And then just ask yourself, have you listened enough? Have you understand what they need? Just 3 seconds of silence and reconfirm could save you from 30 minutes or 3 days or 3 weeks of embarrassment and regret like me. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what we said, it's about how people feel after we say it. So let's speak a little bit more. sorry, let's speak a little bit less and let's listen a little bit more. And with that, we will all be trusted. We will all be respected. And of course, a lot less of embarrasses. Thank you for listening. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you for a very beautiful speech, Toastmaster Mule. I would like to invite you to have a pause. And now breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Toastmaster Mule's speech also concludes our prepared speech session today. I believe that each of their stories are unique and beautiful and shine in their own ways. And now I would like to invite Toastmaster Tamil Jackson to give us the timing report for this section.
Yeah, I am timekeeper for the timing report of speech session. Toastmaster Conan, 12 minutes 24 seconds. Toastmaster Thick, 6 minutes 54 seconds. Toastmaster Mew, 6 minutes 38 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Tama. So today, all the speakers are qualified for voting. So please click on the link on the chat box to vote for your favorite speakers. We're gonna have a link on the chat box. We have Toastmaster Conan, 12 minutes, 24 seconds. Toastmaster Thiet, 6 minutes, 54 seconds. Toastmaster Mill, 6 minutes, 38 seconds. Yes, we already got the link. So please vote for your favorite speaker. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Say cheers. Cheers. Thank you. We will have break time 5 minutes. I believe we still need break time. So during 5 minutes, you can just take a rest or take a drink. We will be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so everyone can take some rest and having a cup of water or something. But if you still want to stay in the Zoom chat, now we can have a chat together as well. Yeah. So how are you guys feeling? I see that we have many people around here. Oh, I see a thumbs up from Yanika. So, what's in your mind at the moment?
I think just hearing Conan speak about the topic has really I think that's the thing that we're thinking about DTM and getting the leadership role.
Wow, cool. Yeah, so I can't wait to see you, Conan, and many other people to be DTM in the near futures. Yeah, so and can't wait for you guys to share your experience on your DTM journey in the future as well. Conan is going to run his DTM project in the next couple of months, guys. So stay tuned. There would be more to come. Yeah. And congratulations, Miu, Thik, and Conan for completing your speeches today. Yeah. So how do you feel, Miu? Wonderful speech as usual.
Thank you. Well, I feel relieved. Anytime when I complete the speech, I feel very relieved. And yeah, I think the more and the more I give the speech in Toastmaster, the easier that I can feel my emotions, not just reading the script anymore, but I speak with my heart and my emotions, and hopefully that get to touch the audience here, and hopefully everyone can get something after our speaker sharing today.
We learn so much and we really admire your effort by joining EVO, delivering great speech after great speech. And wow, who can believe that you only joined in a short time, and look at you at the moment compared to the first moment we see you a few months ago. Wow. So we are very proud to have you. Yeah. And I see Minh Nhỏ is still opening his camera. What's your talk at the moment? You're on mute, Minh. What's your talk at the moment? Oh, you are an evaluator, right?
What is? Sorry,
What
don't
is
hear
your talk? What is your talk?
I'm preparing my evaluation speech right now, so
I realize.
so
So
can really review that. So
yeah. So
I'll
I'll
tell you
leave you
later
there.
for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Tâm Như. Wow. I wonder why we haven't get you to do opening address so many more times. I like your opening address a lot. What does that mean? What is that? Yeah.
I think that it's been a long time, but I haven't really do a speech. So most of the time, I just like training and giving feedback to people. So actually preparing a opening address is like a mini speech for 5 minutes. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh.
So all of the props that you've seen earlier, it's the props that I used for my very first speech at Toastmaster.
Wow, I'm
So,
very impressed.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to really do, and I just prepare the thought, the thinking for the opening address for like 10 minutes before the meeting. I think about it for all day, but I couldn't really figure out what to say, so I just like go with the flow. And then yeah, I think it's not that cool and not that well prepared compared to you every time that you do a opening address, but I think it's fair enough.
And I like your style a lot. I love the prop, and also it's a really interesting because I haven't put any prop inside opening address. So you did something that oh wow, I should try something like that in the future. And you are right, like every opening and closing address is like writing a small speech inside a meeting. I think I'll miss this a lot, but I see a lot of potentials in a lot of members. So looking forward for everyone to perhaps signing up, doing opening address and closing address in the future. Yeah, reach out to me. All right. Thank you, Tâm Như and everyone. I think it's time to get back to our meeting. And I'll hand over to Thank you, Toastmaster.
Yes, it's time to get back to the meeting. And if you already back to the meeting, please open your camera so we will have better interaction. And I would like to have some comments about the opening address as you guys discussed. Actually, I find it very interesting. Today, Tâm Như brought something unique, something fresh from her into our meeting. So I find it's like. It's make our meeting more diverse and more interesting. So I love that. Before moving to the next section, evaluation, our VPM Conan will have an introduction about his DTM projects. So I would like to invite him to give the introduction. So welcome, Conan.
Yes, thank you so much. And I think I have a lot of questions about the DTM project. So I asked for a 2 minute of advertisement. Hopefully you don't mind this like mid an advertisement in between. So what's my DTM project about? As you can see here, it's very different project. It's a fundraising training project in which for 8 weeks I will have online course for much like a speechcraft program for training the kids to learn about sales, learns about marketing, learns about fundraising, learn about entrepreneurship, learn about debating, and a lot of different skill needed for them in order to go out there and sell their fundraising product. So they will have 5 teams. Each team is 4 people, and each team will make a product, let's say a lemonade, and they going out there and selling lemonade for $2. And their goal is to fundraise at least $1,000 after 8 weeks. And how we can do that? We have a team, and let me introduce you to the team. We have 6 teams right now. I have made them, and we are planning, and we will launch next month on my Facebook and also a different Facebook page, and EVO will share the post from there as well. So we need help with registration, which is the website called Give Butter, in which you can update and donate and everything on that website. You're managing that website. Education, you make the agenda and asking, inviting different educational speakers for each session to teach about different subjects, different topics such as marketing, about sales, about different stuff. And actually, they will learn about ocean as well, as there will be a Shark Tank style and an auction in which they will have an item they make, and let's say starting at $10, someone bid for $20, $25, $50, $100, and whoever bid the most will win the prize that the team has put into the auction. So it's very fun for education to do that. Zoom Master, PR, which is very needed right now. We have a lot of posts to do, and communication between the teams, between the parents, students, and all of the internal, like communication internally. So if you're interested, you can either message me, which I received one message already, or you can fill out this form at your own time, and I will follow up with you about what you can help. That's my 2-minute advertisement. Any question for my project?
Or maybe if you have questions, you can ask Conan later, send his message, okay? And
Yes.
are you excited
Thank you.
for this project? I found it very interesting and challenging as well. However, challenge make us grow. So if you're interested, if you want to take it, send the message to Conan. It's very promising. And now move back to the meeting. We're moving on to the final section of our meeting today, evaluation. And for this section, I think that it truly embodies the spirit of growth in Toastmaster. And as a team today is celebrating our differences, I believe that feedback is the most powerful when it reaches our individual and help us bring out of the speaker unique voice and style. And today we have 3 evaluators. They will give their speakers the feedback, their observation and encouragement. But before the evaluation, let me to introduce our Tamper Toastmaster Jackson to introduce about the timing rule for this section. Welcome, Toastmaster Jackson.
Yes, thank Toastmaster Tham Nguyễn. For speech elevator, speech have 2 to 3 minutes. I will show green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and rest at 3 minutes. And after red light, you got 30 seconds for complete your elevator. Thank you.
Thank you. So all of us know about the timing rule. I would like to invite the first evaluator, Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻, to give evaluation to our speaker, Toastmaster 𝐶𝐞𝐿. Welcome on the stage, Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tham Nguyễn. Now I'm very nervous, but okay, I will do it my best. Okay, so dear Toastmaster and guests, today I have the 2 questions to you. The first question is, please raise your hand if you remember 3 starting points that Conan shared with us in his speech today. Please raise your hand. Okay, thank you very much. And the second question is, please raise your hand if you interesting that 3 starting point more than 3 dating app Conan shared with us today. Thank you very much. That means that Conan is more attractive than dating app, right? Oh, Conan, you're so attractive today. Okay, back to my evaluation today. At the Conan audience today, I love the 3 points that Conan shared with us. I can see from Conan's speech today. First, his content. He starts with the question, have you ever used Tinder? What? Oh my goodness. Oh, it touched my heart. This question touched my heart, everyone. Oh my goodness. At first, Conan pathway is engaging humorous. At first, when I take that role, I think, no way. You can see in Conan. You think that Conan can say something joke or something humorous? No way, right? Me too. I didn't think that Conan will do it well in his speech today. But this question make me feel, oh, he did it well. It touched my heart. So sometimes humorous is just something you interesting in Conan's speech. And the second point that I love in Conan's speech today, I love the magical. He has a magical method. He had 3 starting points, and he gave us the question guidance, action guidance. He showed us his experience. Oh, I can see that very dedicated Conan. But to close with audience, he showed us the Conan version in the past, secondary student. That person don't know what he will do or what he will study, but his action is set the goal and join the Toastmaster. Everyone, remember, join the Toastmaster, right? And okay, oh, my time is ready already. So the last one I love in the Conan speech today, that I love the way Conan deliver his story. You can see that very simple, very basic the slide. Yes, it made me feel more. I can see more about the Conan. Yes. And the last but not least, I have some challenges for you today, Conan. That sometimes slide made me cannot see the face, and you can spin the screen and you can see very totally the face right now. Okay, back to you, TOD. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻. There is a quote that feedback is the breakfast of champion, and I believe Toastmaster 𝐴𝐻 already give a very nice breakfast to not only Toastmaster Conan but all of the audiences today. Thank you. And moving to the next evaluator, I would like to invite Toastmaster Thu Hiền. Welcome on the stage to give the evaluation to Toastmaster Thiết Vũ. Welcome, Toastmaster Thu Hiền.
Okay, thank you, TMD. I have to say that I totally agree and be persuaded by the speed of Toastmaster tip. That's very important for us to have the mentor to help us save up time. Because if we keep practicing without any guidance or any feedback, we could doing something wrong and we cannot make any improvement. And I also face the same challenges as her when I have just joined Toastmaster, that I practice a lot, but I don't see any improvement. And I also find a mentor to help me with that. So I think that your topic today is very relatable to many members here who also struggle with the same problem. Throughout your story, you prove not only by the content but also by your achievement that you win the favorite speaker with the speed mosquito, and also by your performance on the stage today. It proves strongly that your mentor helped you a lot for improvement. And you said that you are new to Toastmaster, but I don't think so, because I think that you are very experienced. For example, the way you open your speech, that you start with a question, and do you notice that her face is very close the screen and see directly to the screen to grab the audience attention at the very beginning. And she is very active throughout her speech. She stands and she makes many body movements, like she turn left and turn right when she imitate other character voice. And I also like the way you use your hand gesture. You use it purposely, not only to express your idea, but to demonstrate many things like the screen or other things. Yeah, it makes your speech is very active and energetic. And I only have two humble suggestions for you. Firstly is that I noticed that even though you have a diverse hand gesture, your shoulder a bit stiff, like this, and maybe it will look you a bit nervous. Even though that your voice is very energetic, very active, and you use many body movement, but I think that focus on your your shoulder, and releases and make it more natural. It will help you to be more confident on the stage. And the second thing is the facial expression. You are very good at expressing the positive emotion, like happy or determined, something very positive. But when it's about the sadness or upset, I noticed that you you speak normally a bit fast. But I think that if you can slow down the pace when you talk about something sadness, and you maybe make a pause or express more emotion on your face, it will help you to connect more to the audience, and your speech is more authentic. Yeah, to summarize, you have the good content and really relatable topic to the audience, and good hand gesture, body language. And for improvement, I challenge you, next time you can release the shoulder and express the more emotion on your face. Yeah, thank you. Back to you, TND.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tu Hiền. I believe that she has very good observation skill, and her feedback is very beneficial for the speaker. And now moving on to the final evaluator, Toastmaster Wang Minh. I challenge you to be on time in this evaluation. Welcome on the stage, Toastmaster Wang Minh, to give evaluation to Toastmaster, our third speaker, Toastmaster Milk.
Everyone, I have to say this. What an amazing speech from our speaker, Miu. Do you remember how she started her speech? She made connection with the audience right at the beginning by raising our common experience. Embarrassment. Who doesn't ever experience embarrassment, right? She point out the common thing between her and the audience so that we have something in common. So that's why you should listen to me, because embarrassing moment, that is not a pleasant experience. So if you don't want to ever experience that again, listen to me. And that's how she had everyone with her at the beginning of her speech. And that's amazing. So now she already has everyone. She keep the attention tightly with her throughout the speech. With her positive appearance, did you notice that she always smiling? Like, are your cheeks ever getting tired? Like she's always smiling, and that positive vibe really keep me focusing on her. Like she must be a good person. I want to listen to her no matter what. Then she used her body language very effectively. Like, do you remember how she described herself in an embarrassing situation? She used her hair to cover her face like this. I don't have that long hair, so never mind. And she described the story, like described the experience once again and make it so visual. It's like a movie, and I can't help but keep watching it. Really amazing. And her voice also, she also take advantage of her voice. Like she raised her voice when she saying that you don't earn your voice by saying louder. She actually say louder, and so amazing, so smooth, and at the end, your attention and your effort from the audience really pay off, because at the end she offered an award for all that attention by delivering a beautiful message on how we can communicate better. And that's amazing. I love how she structured all that. So before the speech, she told me that she would like to hear my idea on how she can deliver the message more effectively. So here's my idea. So if you want your audience to remember your message, you can repeat it many times in your speech, not just at the end. You can repeat it after the first story, and then after a second story, and then one more time at the end. So it's like a guarantee to make sure that we are online club, so we have no idea when we could lose the connection. So yeah, so you already say the message at the beginning, so you don't have to worry about that if you were over time. So that's my idea for you. You could try, and I don't know why time goes so fast. Back to you, TOD.
Thank you, Minh Nguyễn, but you did make it. Well, I believe that that's a beautiful gift our evaluators, all three evaluators give our speakers today. And yes, and it's unique. It's unique, and it's have to help us to, if we can apply in our next speeches, it will be more, more beautiful speeches in the future. And now let's wrap up this session by the reporting time from our timer today. Welcome on stage, Toastmaster Jackson. Please let us know about the timing.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster 𝐿𝐸𝐴, and thank you, our elevator. Toastmaster Miss Ho, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Toastmaster Miss here, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Toastmaster Ming, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. So only Toastmaster Miss Ho got the time. Thank you.
Thank you, timer. So we don't need to vote for the evaluation session today because 2 of them are disqualified in terms of timing. So you know that timing is powerful. So next time, try to be on time. Well done, everyone, for all the 3 sections. Moving to the final section, we will have the evaluation report from our general evaluator. So let's help me to welcome on the stage Toastmaster Hoàng Minh. Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn.
Oh, I'm still Hoàng Minh, by the way.
The stage is yours, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thơm Nguyễn. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to my section again. First of all, what a beautiful and vibrant meeting that we have today. I think we should put our hands together one more time for everyone joining the meeting today. It started a little bit late, 5 minutes behind. We haven't started late in a long time. But once everyone settled in, I think the meeting flowed very naturally from the beginning to the end. So other than that, I really like the team today because it's actually one of our core values at EVO, home, development, and diversity. And today we celebrate diversity with everyone and also our guests joining in today. I love the opening address from Toastmaster Như, like I shared before. I think it was very creative. I like the way she used a lot of props during the opening address. And I like how she connect everything into her personal story and let us be a part of those stories by sharing in the meeting today. So I would invite everyone else, if you want to try opening address and closing address, contact me soon for this. For our Toastmaster of the day, I'm speechless. Like always, Toastmaster Thơm did a really great job engaging the audience to be a part of her delivery from a multiple point in the meeting. I like that a lot. She also asked people to a lot of speakers today ask people to join in the speech or interact in the chat room. That's amazing. I like that by listening to Toastmaster Thơm, we can all see that she's very natural. Her speaking style is flow easily from the beginning to the end and very approachable. She also have personal notes to multiple speakers. I like that as well. My only tiny challenge to Toastmaster Thơm is that sometimes we have personal notes to different speakers, but some speakers would have a lot of notes and some other one have little notes. So I feel I may feel jealous, but that would be me only. Then moving on to the roles, we have Tamer Jackson, who did amazing job today. He taking care of the meeting and sometimes he used the background effectively to notice everyone. He raised his hand only, and also he also put timing note into the chat room for everyone to see. So really well done. My only tiny feedback is that not a feedback, but like a suggestion. In Toastmaster, we would use the term Toastmaster to address another person. At the beginning of the meeting, I noticed that Toastmaster Jackson used the word Mr. and Miss. Nothing wrong, but it's just like more of our style to use Toastmaster to address another person. Moving on to our table topic master, Sang. Well done. I haven't seen you do. He did an role as table topic master before. I like the questions, how thoughtful the questions are, how insightful, and how he have very clear structure, clear rules, and also call for other people to volunteer for the session as well. If there's anything that I can advise, I think it would be about the audio quality. Sometimes it's a little bit soft due to technical constraint, I think, but very well done. Perhaps fixing it by posting the question into the chat room. So well done, Toastmaster Sang. Our evaluator today. Today, we have really diverse group of evaluator, table topics, and also speech evaluators. All are very thoughtful, very well-spoken. The structure of the evaluation is really good. There's only one key themes across the evaluators is that we are over time. Most of our evaluators, except for Toastmaster Hoa Vũ, use a lot more time than necessary. So this is something that perhaps next time we can try to improve. So my personal tip is that evaluation, when it's come to green background, then we'll spot, let's say if the structure is that we share the strengths and the weakness, then my personal tip is that I'll try to finish the strengths when the time is green. And when I see the background of our timer is green, then I start to move on to recommendations. And then after that, around red background for the timer, then we'll jump in and share about to the conclusion. Since we have really good feedback from everyone, I noticed that perhaps in the end, some of our speakers can summarize our ideas, and some of the speakers, we can focus a little bit more on the recommendation. We are on here for recommendation, and it's own personal opinion, so don't be afraid to share your recommendation. It will help the speaker for sure. So don't be afraid to share your recommendation, even though it's your first time to evaluate or something. And other than that, everyone's well done. Today's meeting is, for me, it's a great reminder that each roles, even though they are very different from each other, but they have very unique purpose. You know, if a meeting only have speakers roles, then perhaps they don't know how to improve. If only we have the timer, who are they timing for? If we only have evaluators, then who are they evaluating for? How can other people benefit from their roles, right? So every single role is unique, but together we paint a beautiful picture together. And this is the powerful reminder that being different is okay. We are different, standing on ourselves, but together with everyone, like EVO in Toastmaster and in other organizations, we make magic together. So thank you for joining me on the final evaluation. Oh, I am not over time, so I'm so happy. And thank you. Back to our TOD Toastmaster Thơm Nguyễn.
Thank you, our President Hoàng Minh, for a very dedicated, constructive feedback. And yes, you did it. You was on time. So the key points for improvement for our EVO meetings next time is time management. And I personally thank you, Toastmaster Minh, for the feedback. I will take it and be equal, being fair next time to introduce the amount of information for the speaker. Thank you very much. And yes, it concludes the meeting today. before giving my stage to our VPE, 𝐶𝐤, for prize awards and closing, I would like to thank you all for your showing up, Toastmaster members and guests. You join today, you speak up, and yes, you be your amazing, authentic self. And yes, that's amazing. And I have a quote I have learned before the meeting. No one is you, but that is your superpower. You is your superpower. Thank you very much. And can you help me to give a big round of applause for over today? Thank you. And now I would like to invite our VPM, 𝐶𝐤, to give a prize announcement and closing address.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thơm. Yeah, the moment in which we have been waiting for the whole afternoon. So I would love to share my screen and presenting with you the award for today's meeting. All right, so you would know in advance that who is going to win what. So I would love to first announce on the favorite evaluator for today's meeting, in which would be belongs to Toastmaster Hoa. Sometimes being on time is the most important things in this section, and I would love to invite Toastmaster Hoa on the stage to take a photo with me.
I'll take a photos.
Okay.
All right. Cheese, everyone. Okay, just 1 second. All right, cheese. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Anh Minh. Thank you, chị Hoa, so much for taking the time and joining the meeting. And one of our favorite evaluator. I think that you really deserve it after the hard long work. And next up is our best prepared, favorite prepared speech for today. Can you guys get who's won the award today? I cannot believe it myself until I opened the result. It was belong to Toastmaster Conan. No. Conan, are you alive? Oh my God, he's sleepy.
Conan.
He's sleepy. Take picture, take picture.
You call me?
Conan.
Sorry, I'm sleeping.
Wake up, you won best prepared speech.
Oh, I win. Oh, this is not a dream. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. One more time. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Conan. Thank you for staying up very late. You can go to bed right now and holding this award on finishing on your second pathway, which is in engaging humor. All right, congratulations, Conan. Oh, sorry. And our next table topic speaker, I would love to give it to our Toastmaster Thanu. Thank you a lot for making time and joining with us here, Toastmaster Thanu.
Yeah. And do we have distinguished Toastmaster Thanu with us? Oh, I see. Just 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, I should give a D here. All right.
All right.
Yay.
So can you, yeah, cheese.
Cheese.
One more time. Cheese. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Thanu a lot. Thank you, Conan, for inviting a lot of great guest speaker for today. And I cannot wait to have you guys more in our next meeting of EVO, which would be happening in Vietnamese meeting, which would be happening in, let's say, 27th of April. And in English meeting would be next month. And once again, thank you everyone for seeking your precious time in the Sunday afternoon. Instead, you can go out with friends and family, but you choose to be here with us. And I cannot thank you more for bringing not only your energy, not only your brightest smile, but also your whole self, a lot of worrying that you have left behind and came in a meeting with us and be present with us. until this hour. Thank you, everyone, and I wish you guys a pleasant weekend. And we can end our meeting here.